Okay. You know why most people choose apathy over empathy? It's because empathy is expensive. Empathy is a hurdle in the system of life. If you are empathetic, it hurts your progress. It hurts your life. It hurts you every day. The moment you act with empathy, it goes against the world. The world is built for greedy people. I'm still trying to think and point out why greed is the predominant feature of the human mind and why we haven't been able to put guardrails on it and maintain a society where greed is not the primary feature or the primary emotion. Because once we achieve a certain quality of life, this is old news by now. Let's say you're a millionaire. I think you can just live your life. You can buy whatever you want. If you're a billionaire, it's fucking insane. And if you have 400 something billions, it is not okay. Why do billionaires even exist? The reason empathy is not a predominant feature of human life is because it's expensive. Empathy is expensive. Why would you be vegan if it means you go to a restaurant and 90% of the menu is not suitable for you? You cannot order. When 90% of the table is ready to order and you just have nothing to order and you're the odd one out. And even if you come back home, you just have to reinvent your whole diet. And then let's be real. For most of us, our families don't go vegan as soon as we go vegan. So if you're living in a household with multiple family members, it gets even more difficult for you. So why would you go the extra mile to become this crazy guy who doesn't eat 90% of the things that the world eats, that the world considers normal? Similarly, why would you be the one to not burst crackers on Diwali because you're empathetic towards the street animals and the planet and the air surrounding it? Because again, you'll be the odd one out. People will laugh at you saying, what is wrong with you? It's just one day. And even in that situation, if you still choose not to burst crackers, you still have to undergo the torture of the air pollution and the noise pollution surrounding you because everyone else around you is doing it. And then you have to go through the emotional torture of worrying and protecting the animals who suffer from everybody else's activities on Diwali. It's just too much work for you to be doing while everybody else is doing something else. You're the only one worrying about these unimportant things and then going through the mental agony of being the odd one out and worrying 10 times more than anybody around you. You see, empathy is difficult, man. Empathy, you might have empathy, but to behave with empathy and execute empathy is really not efficient. It just hinders your life so much. Why would you work honestly at your job when you see everybody around you sucking up to the manager and doing unethical things and getting their promotions and the bonuses and the extra salaries, while you, the honest hard worker who arrives in the office before everybody else and leaves after everybody else, putting in an honest day's work and being sidelined by loud mouths who know how to play the word game and get in the good books of the managers or whatever? This is probably not empathy. This is more like ethics, but it's also empathy because you don't want to be the one with the loud mouth getting unfair advantage and overtaking somebody who's actually doing the hard work. You might even be the kind of person who is offered a promotion and then you say, no, my teammate did most of the heavy lifting on this project and I think she should get the promotion, not me. That's empathetic. Why would you do that? You see, all the rules of empathy go against the concept of self-preservation. So empathy is just not efficient. It's just not an efficient way to spend time and spend your day. And this holds true especially in India, when most people have to battle things like bad roads and food adulteration and corrupt governments and a million other things that are already hindrances to their lives. So why in the world would anyone be empathetic? By the way, I'm vegan. I don't burst crackers. I'm the guy who would give up my promotion for my teammate if they worked harder than me. I'm a fucking hero, man.